1,000 laughs over a weekend is swell. Vail Comedy Festival. Pet an alpaca or hike a trail. Memorial Day weekend in Vail.
Live. Here's my little thing. Hey everybody, we're back with live from the Vail Comedy Festival. It's Mark Masters. I'm here with Joel Weiner, all the way from New York City. We're going to talk about everything we've been doing these last 3 days. It's Sunday of the festival. We're in Sarah's Lounge at Christiania Hotel. Gore Creek is raging outside. It's a beautiful day,
It's
huh, Jill?
a gorgeous day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where do you live in New York?
I'm in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Does Brooklyn look like this?
It's Prospect Park, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, maybe not the mountains, but
Okay. All right.
there's trees.
You went on a hike today, right?
I
That's what
did.
heard.
It was very
Yeah.
nice.
Where'd you go?
I'm tired. Up a mountain somewhere with trees. We walked by some horses and goats.
Whoa,
Yeah, so
no
that was kind
way.
of cool. We were hoping to catch a glimpse of an elk, but that did not happen.
I talked to somebody who saw a baby elk today, like this big.
No,
I
where?
can show you a picture later.
Did you tell Leah?
I haven't yet.
Okay,
no.
she's desperate.
Leah
to
Bonema, everybody.
She's desperate to see an elk.
Okay,
So I'm sure
like a big elk?
I think any kind.
I will. There's a when you drive back to Denver. When you drive, oh, she's going the other way.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll try and find an elk.
Yes.
Hopefully not in Vail Village. That would be
Yeah.
a little disruptive. That'd be crazy.
But it'd be something to talk about.
Yeah, that's cool. Leah Bonema's headlining tonight.
Yes.
That's exciting.
I'm excited to see her.
Yeah. So
That's
let's
gonna be great.
rewind a little bit.
Okay.
How did you hear about Vail Comedy Festival?
Well, I'm very good friends with Caitlin Palufo and Stephen Rogers, who headlined last year.
Love you guys.
So they recommended I applied. I did, and here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Terrific. So other comedians, Stephen Rogers, check him out, and Caitlin Palufo, so funny. I'm so glad they told you about it.
Yeah, great
That's great.
people.
Okay, so you get into the festival, and any tips on tape submissions for other comics?
I don't know. Be funny
Be funny. Good.
within the first minute.
Quick.
Yes.
Be quick to be funny. Yep, that's a good one. And then how did you get here?
I took a plane
Okay,
to Denver.
to Denver.
And
okay.
then I got a ride with another fantastic comic from Denver, D. Kelly.
Very nice.
Very nice
Thank you,
gentleman
D.
that you set up.
Yeah.
And that's how it worked.
That's how you got up here. It's
Yeah.
about a 2-hour drive from
Yeah,
Denver, roughly.
very nice.
There are sometimes buffalo and elk on that drive.
Yeah, no, I saw buffalo.
Oh, nice.
I don't think anybody
Yeah.
else in the car did. But
Oh, okay.
I did. So maybe it was
Eagle
was
Eye. Was it on the right or the left?
It was on the left.
Yeah. There's a herd on the right too.
Yeah.
But they're different herds. Sometimes you see both. Sometimes
Right.
you just see one. I always feel like it's lucky when I see them.
Yeah.
It's like 50-50 to see them, and it's probably like 10, maybe 5% of the time you'll see elk interspersed.
Oh, cool.
And they're just on their they're going
They're
all
on
over
their
the
own
place.
journey, yeah.
Well, that's terrific. So you got up here, and where are you staying?
I'm staying at the Antlers Lodge, I think it's called.
Antlers at Vail, something like that.
Yeah, and it's
How's
great.
it?
There's 2 hot tubs, a pool, a beautiful
Look at that.
suite,
Nice.
and yeah, it's been wonderful.
That's great.
Really great.
That's so
really
cool.
great.
Antlers is the best.
Yeah,
They're
very
the best.
nice.
Thank you, Antlers.
And
They're
very
great.
close proximity to my favorite restaurant,
Let's
Little
hear about
Diner.
it. Little Diner.
Went there twice today.
Yeah, she went
'cause
twice.
Mama's gotta have her slop, and yeah, it's delicious.
It's great.
They
I love
know what
Little
they're
Diner.
doing.
I love Little.
It's great.
It's so great.
And the guy working behind the counter, I saw yesterday at George's. He was blackout.
George.
The George.
The George.
He was blackout drunk, and because I saw him at the place, and I had been to Little Diner the day before, and he gave me free toast.
Whoa!
So
hook up. Hook up.
I thanked him for the toast, and then I was like, "Hey, I saw you last night," and he was like, "Where was I?" He had no idea. Very fun.
That's so funny to me. That's like the reverse of what I love about the Vail Comedy Festival. That it's small and intimate and
Yeah.
cozy, and so you can be like 8 feet from somebody you've seen on TV, cracking you up, and then 3 hours later you could be at a bar and they're there having drinks just next to you. You had kind of like the opposite situation. You had a Vail local,
Yeah, a townie.
that you met out at a bar, and then you saw them at their place of work.
Yeah.
And so it goes in both directions. If you're a comedian, you can get to know some very lovely working locals. They're great. Yeah, Little Diner's amazing. Brian Little owns that place.
Oh.
It is such a cool place. I kind of want to do a pop-up secret comedy show there
We
sometime, where the comics inside
Where the
ring.
grill is?
Yeah. Well, like towards the front.
Yeah.
And then you have that. I mean, it's not perfect.
Yeah.
But have you been to Red Clay Comedy Festival?
I have not. No.
They do like a bagel shop
Oh,
pop-up
cool.
thing.
Cool.
I like the weird,
No, for
the
sure.
quirky.
I think it's fun. It's
especially when you're-
memorable.
especially when you're at a festival and
Yeah.
you go to like 14 stand-up comedy shows.
Right. You need
Anything to make it a little different.
For sure.
It's definitely more work on the organizer's end
Yeah.
to bounce around between venues, but I've been to festivals where you have like 12 shows and they're all in the same place, and you start to just like go crazy.
Yeah.
It's a little too much. Okay, so you drive up from Denver, you check into Antlers.
Yep.
You eat a bunch of Antlers at Vail, or Little Diner.
Yes.
Do you have any ice cream?
No,
You don't eat-
No,
you're
I
not
like
an
ice cream,
person?
but I'm just
Okay.
not like it's
Okay,
not something
all
I
right.
crave.
Okay, all right.
No offense to
That's
the ice
okay.
cream community.
That's okay. Any bars you've enjoyed?
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy the George, classic, like
Great place.
after
Gave
hours.
us a discount. Thank
very
you to George.
nice.
Thank you, Keegan.
Also, we went to Bad Kitty last night.
Oh, yeah,
which
across
was
the
very
street.
nice.
One of
Great
our-
cocktails.
Yeah, one of our sponsors is a part owner of that, Mark
Yeah.
Gordon from Christiania Realty. Thanks
There
for
you go.
supporting Vail Comedy Festival. Okay, so now you're at the festival. What was the first event you attended?
The first event I attended was the Welcome.
Oh yeah,
Here.
Little get together out on a deck overlooking the Gorda Creek. That was really fun.
Yeah, it was
And
great.
Who's been memorable that you met at the festival that you did not know before?
I mean, I feel like I know almost everyone here. So
Oh, really?
just from doing comedy for however long.
That's amazing. Even all the Denver comics? You knew them?
Well, no, I mean, I really like, well, you asked me this and I've forgotten everyone's name who I, no, let me think.
Give me a description.
Okay, I mean, Brad Sativa.
You
He's
hadn't
not,
met him before?
we had done a
Okay.
festival, but we didn't like talk to
Like
each
hang
other.
out. That's cool. That's
He's
a great
great.
connection. Nashville, Tennessee,
Yeah.
everybody. Brad Sativa, he's
Tiffany.
terrific. Tiffany Burke?
Yeah, I did a festival with her in Atlanta, and it's great to reconnect with her. She's fantastic. Alexis, who I just met, who lives in New York, who I did not know. Alexis Bradby,
Yep.
yes. She's great, and I have a weekly show in Brooklyn, so I booked her on that. So that's fun.
I love to hear that.
Yeah, and then I also booked, who else did I book?
Comics
Matt.
getting work at the Vail Comedy Festival.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's work, but it's $5.
If the
and a free
audience is
drink.
light, it might be work.
Yeah, well, it's a bar show. It's a weekly bar show, Mark.
Okay.
Relax.
Well, and how about your first spot?
First spot was great. I was at the Frost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At the Sebastian Hotel.
at the
What do you think of that room? That was the first time we'd ever used it that night.
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I think this, where we are recording right now, is obviously the best room.
We'll talk about that later tonight at the after party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I think you'll. We've yet to fill Frost.
Okay. Yeah.
And
I mean, I think Frost is better than Aviator Nation. That would,
Okay.
I don't know if that was the question, but just
No.
as far as like comedy goes,
Okay.
like I think set up. But I think I had a great time, so I mean, it was a good room.
Okay.
So, you know.
Yeah. I like it because it's wide, and even when one of the shows was a little lighter, it was like half full.
Yeah.
And the people who were crushing, it was really loud.
Yeah.
So there's something weird about the acoustics in there.
Yeah.
That I really
No, I mean,
like.
it's a nice space and the food's good.
Food's great.
And the staff is super
And they gave us a
friendly.
discount,
And they gave us a discount.
Yeah,
so
we love you, Frost.
Yeah, no,
at Sebastian.
I mean, it's the first
These
time
are-
you've done it there, so it's like,
Yeah.
you know, it's a working king style and stuff.
We're figuring it out.
Yeah.
So, how'd the spot go?
It was great.
Who
I had a
hosted that
blast.
show? Do you remember?
His name is Joel.
Joel Vernon.
He had a very fun shirt on.
Yeah.
Very
I think
snappy
Keith Haring,
dresser.
maybe.
Huh, Keith Haring, yes.
Yeah. Shout out to Keith Haring.
Yeah,
No longer with
R.I.P.
us. Yeah. Jinx,
Yeah,
almost.
kind of.
Kind of. Was that a jinx? You tell us in the comments.
Yeah.
I don't know.
People gonna watch this? Yeah. I'm kidding. I'm sorry if you're watching this.
Roasted. Awesome. Well, and I don't know. What else should we talk about? What do
It's your
enjoy?
podcast. You ask the questions.
Okay, I'll ask the questions. Tell me, what's something you've seen at this festival? You've been to a lot of festivals, right?
I've been to a few, yeah.
Okay. What is something you saw at this festival you haven't seen at other festivals?
I would say the outstanding accommodations that were complimentary for comedians. Definitely wonderful. And the very nice long sleeve shirt. Oh, I'm not wearing it anymore. I wore it on the hike. The very nice long sleeve shirt with like a cool logo. It's not too much. It's very tasteful. Very well. You can see it's this style
It's
that
like
Mark
this,
is wearing,
but
but
it's
it's blue.
And
Very
it's so
nice.
soft.
So soft.
It's the
And a
most
long
expensive
sleeve
shirts I could
t-shirt
buy.
too is like
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah.
It's a very nice
I want people
touch.
to wear them. You know?
Yeah.
I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Sure.
Will you send me a picture of you on stage someday wearing that shirt?
Sure.
Okay. Is that something you might wear on stage, or do you?
Maybe. I mean, I would probably
fashion
wear it
rules?
underneath a jacket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So,
it-
we'll cover up
It would just
all
be
the
a blue
logos.
shirt.
We'll just see a white stripe
Yeah,
and a blue shirt.
exactly.
I-
But if I do happen
if
to
that's
wear
all I
it
can
on
get,
stage, I will
will get it.
definitely
Well,
send
I'm
you a
asking
picture.
you as a favor to wear it.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see.
Okay, all right. Well, you heard it here. I'm
Yeah.
not getting that picture.
I'm not a big picture person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's just not
Okay.
my vibe.
Okay, sounds good.
I have low self-esteem.
Oh, well, you could text me a text message that just says, "Hey,
Love
here's
the
a
shirt."
here's a picture of the stage I just wore the shirt on."
Oh,
You-
okay.
You, can just
Right.
not even be in the picture.
Sure.
Yeah, that sounds good. What is all right? Constructive criticism time.
Okay.
Something we could improve at the festival.
Okay. I would say, no offense, a lovely store, beautiful. I just think the way the stage is set up at Aviator Nation, it could have been done maybe a little different, just moved it around a little bit.
Okay.
But I think it is a really cool space, and I definitely want to go, because they're giving us a discount, I think, right? Were they?
Yeah, with your badge.
I'm going to go
discount.
try to get a cool sweatshirt, another cool
Nice.
clothing item after this.
Good, good.
So I'd say that is one, but it's not even.
You know it's been interesting this year.
Yeah.
Last year we didn't have chairs and everybody stood, and two of the best shows were the shows at Aviator Nation.
Was the stage in
know.
the same place?
Exactly same place.
Huh.
Nothing different.
Because I'm wondering if where the green room is, if you made that the showroom, and then the comics can hang out at the bar across the street. But that's just an
Sure.
idea.
It's an idea.
It's an
we
idea.
could try it. I don't know. I'll have to look at. I can't remember who. Al Jackson headlined one of those shows last year, and it was like one of the best shows.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Yeah.
It was really good. And it was weird, like, you know, the mannequins are in there, and it's like you're wandering around, and you're like, oh, sorry, excuse
not
me,
a real
and it's a
person.
mannequins. It does, I will say this, for that store, it does photograph beautifully.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
the pictures look
beautiful,
really cool.
and the clothes are really cool. They
Yeah.
are a little expensive, but they're
a little
very
pricey,
cool.
A little pricey. And they, I mean, I don't think it's exaggerating to say that's got to be the best hang venue
Yeah,
that we have.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
now it's so fun.
It's very
to
fun
do
down
those
there,
shows.
yeah.
So we love you, Aviator.
No,
Nation.
of
We'll be
course.
back.
It
We'll be
has
back.
nothing. The
These are
store
like-
is
these are like
beautiful.
very minor.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's just the feng shui of like the.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. It is very awkward.
Yeah.
It's hard to find a good space
Yeah.
because
It
all the
has a
walls
weird-
are taken by shelves.
Of course,
And you got
yeah.
the door right there, which is awkward.
Yeah.
And the reflection. So there's some things maybe we could modify there. That's a good one. Thanks
Yeah,
for the feedback.
of course. Thank
Yeah.
you for having me.
Well, we're psyched.
Yeah.
Let's talk
great.
about last night's show.
Last night's show was fantastic.
What made it
so
fantastic?
Well, I mean, me, obviously.
The host.
Yeah, I hosted, and it was really, really fun. It was packed.
Had a fire set up top.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
It was a real treat.
Describe the room. I know
The
you
room
can't see
is.
it.
Oh, you can't see it. I'm like, just look. It's a nice, tight room. The seats are packed in there. Low ceilings. Good acoustics. I thought the sound sounded great, and the light was great. The audience was really excited to be here. There's a huge number of bachelorettes, which made for an exciting beginning, I think.
Very contrarian to have a bachelorette party.
Yeah, I know.
that-
Be
that was
excited
good.
about it. Yeah, they were
was-
really nice. It was their first stop in the night, so I think that's why.
Yeah, we saw them later.
Yeah,
it was
they
funny.
were-
We saw them twice later.
Yeah.
They were originally at 11. They bought 11 passes. Only 10 made it to the comedy show.
That's pretty
We saw
good.
them at 9 a couple hours later,
Yeah.
and then 7 of them a couple hours after that. They were
They're just
falling apart
shedding,
like
yeah.
yes. But yeah, shout out to that bachelorette party. For being great. They told me they were going to be great audience
They were.
members.
They were
and
wonderful.
They were
yeah.
terrific.
I think everybody in the audience was like, everybody was just like so excited to be here, having a great time.
And the comics were so good.
The comics and Carmen killed.
Killed.
So good. So good.
40 straight minutes of just absolute.
Yeah.
I mean, the roof blew off.
It was wonderful.
Crazy. Yeah,
Really,
it was
really fun.
That was fun.
A
Thank
show-
you for making it.
Oh my God! Thank you. You're the one who made it happen.
Well,
I saw
it's
you
teamwork.
giving out beer. That's right.
Teamwork is
Dreamwork.
the dreamwork. We did give out drinks. That's
Yeah.
that's
But
the
that
whole
was
secret.
fun.
Comics running
Yeah.
your own shows. If you can give away free drinks,
Yeah.
it kind of helps. There might be a time delay, like 30 minutes or something, but yeah, it works. It works.
Oh, that was another just small, not constructive. Constructive.
Sure.
Not. I know. I just feel. I know you really want to start shows on time, but I think maybe giving a 5 or 10 minute window so people can get seated.
Okay.
'Cause I feel-
ideally we do a 30-minute seating. Every
Oh,
time.
I see. But I think people see show starts at 8 and get here. You know what I mean?
Oh, they get the emails.
Oh, yeah.
Just like you get the emails,
Yeah.
they get the emails.
I know, but I still feel like
So you think an 8 p.m. show would be better if it started at 8:10?
8:10 or 8:05. Yeah,
Okay.
just so people can get in and seated.
Interesting. Okay.
That's all.
What my philosophy, I don't disagree with you. My philosophy is if we're consistent about always starting on time, people will figure it out. And they do throughout the weekend.
Yeah.
You'll see tonight at the 7:30 show, I sent a special email today saying, The show is going to be packed. It's going to be crazy.
Awesome.
Get there early. I think when we get there at 7
There's
and open
gonna
the
be
doors,
packed.
there's going to be 40 people
Oh, that's
already ready to
wonderful.
get in.
Okay.
And last year we had the same thing. There were lines, like the Aviator Nation shows.
Yeah.
We had like 25 people in line
Oh, wow.
waiting to get in.
Oh, wow.
When we showed up to set it up.
Yeah.
So
That's a good problem to have.
yeah, it's nice.
So never mind.
It happens at the monthly Vail Comedy Show too.
Oh, cool.
Which you should check out, vailcomedyshow.com. You know what I haven't said though is Vail Comedy Festival is every Memorial Day weekend. Did you know that, Jill?
I did.
Every Memorial Day weekend. Get your tickets at vailcomedyfestival.com. If you're a comic, you can apply, just like Jill.
That's
And
right.
have these fun experiences. That's around November 1st. We usually open those submissions, get a 5-minute tape ready, send it our way. If you want to attend the Vail Comedy Festival, usually the first of the year, those will go on sale, and they go up in price over time. The people who bought in January this year got a really killer deal.
Yeah.
So look at that, January 2024 for Memorial Day weekend 2024.
And people travel here for, like, I've met people from Omaha, like,
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
who come for just this festival. So it's really cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's terrific. I'm excited about it. And comics travel, huh?
Yeah,
All the way
love
from New
it.
York
Are you
City?
kidding me? It's beautiful here.
When's your next travel trip?
I'm going to Ohio with Caitlin Palufo
Oh, no way.
in June, so
That is
that'll be fun.
awesome.
Columbus.
Columbus, Ohio. Check that out.
Yeah.
Probably CaitlinPalufo.com?
Yeah, it's on my website, on my link tree too.
JoelWeiner.com.
No, it's JillLives.com
Thank you.
and or JoelWeinerComedy.com, and I'm Jill_lives on Instagram.
Nice. All right. We still have a couple more minutes.
Oh,
It
okay.
wasn't
I didn't know
like
if we were signing
That was
off.
poor podcast guidance.
Good, because
by
I
me.
just gave a really bad smile, so
Okay.
it was like
All right.
just
we'll
a
do it
tea.
again you get to take two in a couple
okay.
minutes. Just all teeth. Just all teeth. All right. Like an angry dog. Just-
That's me, just a bitch.
How do you spell Wiener? for everybody?
Weiner.
Yeah. We all our promo stuff had her name spelled wrong.
That's
I
okay.
apologize. I'm so sorry.
I don't think I saw anything my name spelled wrong.
Well, we fixed it
Oh, okay.
pretty quickly.
Okay.
But,
I really
but
don't
it was all wrong originally.
It's okay.
Nothing that's in print now.
Okay.
There is a mistake in print at a couple places.
That's all right. I really
and I won't
could-
even tell anybody.
No.
I do want to thank Proud Source Water. Did you get water?
Oh, delicious.
Isn't it good?
So good.
So good.
So hydrating. And up here, you got to stay hydrated because.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Yeah.
How about tips for comics who are coming to the festival? What should they?
Tips for comics: bring light layers. Hydrate. Bring a refillable water bottle for sure.
Can I comment on that?
Sure.
It's a real coin toss what the weather will be like
sure.
over Memorial Day weekend. It could snow. It could be gorgeous, 70 degrees, sunny, blue skies, which it has the last 2 years.
Yeah.
About once a decade, it will snow.
Cool.
Not like blizzard snow, but
Yeah, but
it'll be
still.
cold enough that snow can accumulate. So check the weather
Yeah.
forecast.
Yeah.
But to Jill's point, I've heard that from several comics that brought heavy layers and were like, I do not need this.
Right.
Yeah.
Light layers. I would definitely write refillable water bottle for sure. A good attitude, which I maybe don't have.
I love that.
But and yeah, I don't know.
Why don't we talk about one of your big credits recently? Didn't you just win something?
No,
Pretty fancy?
I don't think
thought
so.
you did, right?
I was a finalist at a comedy festival. If that's what that's not a win though.
It's a win. Were there other people below you, beneath you? Or
Yeah,
Did you
but
come in third place and
I
were there
came in
only three
fourth.
people? Fourth place? How
Yeah.
many people were there?
At the top,
Overall that entered?
40. So
But what about, weren't there more than that
I don't
at the
know.
beginning?
It was.
It's a
I made
big-
it into the final. It was very exciting. It was a very fun
exciting.
comedy festival.
That's cool.
In
Awesome.
Texas, and
Nice.
yeah, it was great.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
That's
That's
really
nice.
neat.
That's
I think
nice of you
cool.
to say.
And all right, we're gonna come up with one more bonus question.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. How about this? If you could go back and tell yourself something when you started comedy, what would it be?
Don't worry about what the audience likes. Worry about what you like.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I
It's
think
very
making
sage.
yourself laugh is way more important than trying to find out what the audience thinks is funny.
That's awesome. All right, let's land this plane. We're live from the Vail
Landing
Comedy
the plane.
Festival. Did I say pain?
You did.
I did say pain. Let's bring the pain and land the plane.
There you go.
All right, we're landing the plane. It's been a tough couple of days.
Yeah.
I'm working on very little sleep. Memorial Day weekend. I feel like every time I say Memorial, I'm just saying Memorial. Every Memorial Day weekend, it's Vail Comedy Festival. It's funny how these videos, like on Friday, I sound great.
Yeah.
And by now, I sound
know,
like
you're like,
I sound like
yeah.
I've been smoking for 30
Aged.
years. Oh my goodness. My hair is grayer.
Well, you look great, Mark.
Oh, that's sweet. You look great too.
Thank
and
you.
I think that picture will look very flattering and wonderful.
What picture?
The picture that you
Oh, that
may
I'm gonna.
or may not ever
yeah,
send.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's out there.
It's out there. It could be. Okay, so Vail Comedy Festival. It's Joel Weiner, and plug your stuff.
Oh, yes. I am at Jill_lives on Instagram. And if you're ever in New York, I run a weekly show called Laugh Dance Saloon. Come check it out. It's in Brooklyn and tons of fun. And just follow me and love me.
Follow Vail Comedy Festival on Instagram. Check out vailcomedyfestival.com for tickets, artist submissions, all kinds of info. And come on out and join us next year, and you can see funny people like my friend Joel Weiner.
Yay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.